failed. Oh, we've got a new item. Hey! Hey! I was going to look at the new item! After succumbing to the essence despite your best efforts, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move, and how best to integrate Pamitha into the group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh, so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rites will cause my path and Tamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust is what got us here. Isn't that right, Rookie? But Rookie does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering your new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon wheels again. Oh dear. He runs off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. There is somewhere I may ask we go here in Black Basin, Reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Would you look upon them for us, please? You look towards the heavens. Interesting. I'm going to assume it's a good idea to do what the mysterious minstrel asks us to do. Densest woods in Black Basin. Okay, so we'll still be in the Black Basin, and I assume... like maybe it's a rematch situation? This will be interesting. The Glade of Lu, directly due west. Then it is just as my client indicated. The great sap scholar Lu Sklorian here vanquished the root titan, limbless Arazek. This client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood. He entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Wakingwood, due west. A labyrinth of a forest on the western half of Black Basin. Few know their way around it. The path to the sacred Mount Elodial lies far beyond these suffocating woods. How do we find him? He shall find us. Ooh, this is interesting. I didn't think we would ever actually get to meet Sandalwood. I still have my doubts, honestly. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Oh. Let's have a chat. And let's check out this item. Amethyst Moonshine. Oh god. Kept close at hand in the off chance of a good occasion, or a very bad one. You approach Pamitha, who has kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, reader darling? In those first moments when we met, the vote of confidence in me which you relayed to that nice headland boy, I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see. I've business with my blood sister Tamitha and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. He's quite a catch. As to the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story, all in all. One that's frankly no one's business but hers and mine. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time. And we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. A simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me, and besides, we harps have a saying, liars abound. She swoops away before you can respond. I like the moral ambiguity there. So that seems to be everything in here. Let's keep going. Ugh. I'm genuinely worried about future rights, though. The lone minstrel cautions that the one path down the cliffs is rather treacherous. but it is also the one path down the cliffs. Sandalwood is a sandalwood tree, betting on it. It seems like we're heading towards some tree people now, so it's possible. The wagon has hit a snag, descending the Black Crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jadariel is not pleased. First, that blasted little bird. Now this. Though you lack Jadariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May this sandalwood be worth all of the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onwards, down the jagged slopes toward Wakingwood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the four paths is best. Yay, more choices. Lamberg, that's a name. Lands on a northern plateau over Wakingwood, pocked with seething fissures. So Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. Lands to the east of Glass Peak, lands to the east of Wakingwood, riddled with black crags. Hamatha says she can procure a talisman here. Well, I like the idea of getting a talisman. Please be trustworthy, Tamatha. Pamatha. Woof, that was a bad mistake. Having gone the route Pamatha recommended, she directs you towards a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down, you know. But just the same, we learn to flit around a bit. Just watch. Pamatha swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we high-wing remnants stash away such things for such occasions. Pamatha found a star splinter. It should come in useful. Nice. When preparing to fling the orb, the bearer's charge-up speed increases. Interesting. I'm probably not going to use that, but I might be able to sell it. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Wakingwood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods. We supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide, as always. The rites beckon, and the rites take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. I knew it. We're definitely not meeting Sandalwood. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes two possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. What are all these, like... Okay, I have to travel to an adjacent area to discover these places now? You can't head back. So I assume that those are also going to be choices that I have to make, and I can't just noodle around exploring. That's sad. So we could go to Needlefield, a small clearing east of the Glade of Loo, where the lone minstrel says his client Sandalwood studied the rites. Greymoor contains the grandest trees in all of Wakingwood, and the lone minstrel says his client Sandalwood once resided here. Let's be real, we're absolutely not going to find Sandalwood, so I don't think that there's much of a point going here. Like, maybe we could learn some information about him, but who knows? That said, studying the rites sounds like a good idea. Sounds like it might give us a bonus. And I am all for bonuses. Sandalwood is a master in the rites, or used to be at least. Then, well, it is not my place to say. Doubtless he shall tell you in due time. Now, if only we could find him. He used to mentor his own companions in the rites, not far from here. However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby. And without his guidance, you remain quite lost in the woods. No bonuses? Extremely rude! The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Okay, so now I could go to the Underthicket or to the Burnt Grove. Faye is drawn to the Burnt Grove. Izo wants to go to the Underthicket. I'm going to be honest, the Underthicket does not look like a good time. I will go to the Burnt Grove. This is a very circuitous route we're taking. The scenic route, some might call it. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. Sift through the ashes? Wow. Ooh, the Beyond a Crystal 6 Judariel. A rite is ready. Let's get ready to fail again. Sandra's status was blaspheming? I never noticed that before. That's fantastic. You've returned, have you? What is it you require? I would like to talk to you, but also, let's get this done. You need but ask, my reader, and you need but indicate who is to be my student. Let's go, Jody. That's not going to be of much use. Can I steal? Who has the quickness thing at the moment? Sorry, Tizo. Bring me Jody. Give her the quickness thing, because she needs all the help she can get there, honestly. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jadariel. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth, regardless. Soon Jadariel appears, in heed of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Yes, I'm aware of Jadariel's advantages and disadvantages. That doesn't mean I'm going to be any good here. What is the meaning of this? Reader, where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You're good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. Yo, oh hi True, it's been a while. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she is right. Oh, not harpies. Yep, okay, if you want to banish yourself. Okay. Jump! Okay. I always run out of stamina before I need to jump, and it is a problem. Anybody else want some? Good. And go. Just go. Okay, this is going better than expected. I seem to have a tactic down. Come on, go away. Good. This is going to be a problem. Ah, I'm not quick enough. Go, jump. Didn't jump fast enough. Oh jeez. It is... yeah, I'm not going to be able to defend this. Ah, it was so close though. Ah! I was out of the way! You don't understand! Oh, this is where it all starts going wrong. No! No, no, no! I got there first. I can't believe that you did not see that I got there first. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Good. Fine. How did she banish me? My aura was bigger. X jump. Thank you. Okay, got some knockback there. That helped. Okay, she got the ball. Oh, get out of the way. How is she banishing me? I swear to God, my aura is larger. How is Pyre? It is really good. Although I am really failing at it right now for some reason. Throw the ball. Just get rid of the ball. They knocked me into the ball and I picked it up, and now I'm going to lose this flippin' trial. That is really frustrating. That said, at least we got to see Sandra's victory screen, and that was nice. Harpies can't be destroyed while they're tackling, but they weren't tackling at that point. They didn't have the bubble. No doubt that you were crisper in your youth, demon. Now grown so languid. Well, I have much more time to spare than you. Should you decide to muster more of your past strength, return and prove it. Yes, let's try that again. You truly think that demon can achieve something? We'll should find out, I think. I'm so bad against these harpies in particular. And I don't... I am doing my utmost in thinking tactically, but it's just... Okay, I was really hoping to get 2 there. I need to get out of here. Okay, did that get both of them? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go, go, before they respawn. So I think I just need to make sure that I banish all of them. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Me first. Me. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. And continued no. Oh man, are they invincible while they're charging too? I think that was what I noticed. Get out of the way. Just go. And my cat has just climbed on me because that is not distracting at all. I got a job at night so I haven't been able to watch your streams. Extremely reasonable. Okay. You wanna fight? Come on. I don't like the fact that you can... No, get out of the way, Jody. Jody, you're going to need to get out of the way. Did we just banish each other? Please come back, please come back. Oh, I just caught it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so slow! I couldn't move, I was stuck. I also have a snake named Histofer. Amazing. Get me out of the way here. Ah! I always think I'm out of range, but I'm just right at the end. Jump, 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 jump. Ah! I jumped! It wasn't enough! Okay, I'm just gonna walk into you. If that hadn't worked, I would have been so flippin' mad. Just go. Just keep going. Oh, we made it. Oh, did we win? Oh, I didn't realize we were that close. Thank you, Judge and Commonwealth. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I am never satisfied, Demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Okay, I unlocked an achievement for that. Clearly it was worth it. Reader, though you shall always bear a burden, it is much lighter than the burden of a loathsome exile. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? You received Solium's horn for completing Jadariel's trial. Jadariel casts her aura farther and faster than usual, plus 15%. That seems useful. I am into that. Let's take it. I missed Ashes. No. That was the first, like, continued no we've had in this game, I think. Okay, where are you, Jody? I am sad that you'll be giving up your quickness because... oh, you need it, but... that is your special thing and you shall have it. Who doesn't have a thing? I like you returning quickly, actually. I'll have to think about that at our next ride. Okay, let's sift through the ashes. Perhaps the ashen-covered ground here holds some clue about what happened to the informant. He was here! He was here! You mean Sandalwood. If I may ask, how can you be so certain? I think from this? It says something, I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Faye produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved onto the inside. You found a bark strip, it must mean something? It can be sold at the slug market. A sturdy strip of bark, on it is written, "Come to Cinderroot. S." So, it's some kind of message from the Sandalwood guy? It seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? The hushed clearing south of the Glade of Loo. Grounds well travelled by saps knowledgeable in the rites. It is due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow, when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. And vocation. Again. Global bonuses, please. Despite your growing knowledge of the Book of Rites, you yet struggle to grasp certain aspects of its teachings. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Okay, so I can no longer study presence. I have 1 point of quickness. I really like quickness. That said, banishment duration I have been noticing is a problem lately. So I guess I'll put a rank in hope. You concentrate on the substance of the words and teachings of the Book of Rites, such as you understand them thus far. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. And... all Nightwing's game, +1 hope. Good stuff. I imagine the Lone Minstrel appearing with a dun-da-da-dun of a banjo. We discussed this earlier. It is actually a lute, sadly. But, I also thought it was a banjo for a moment. Well, to Cinderroot. Where we have reason to suspect Sandalwood is. But I am willing to guess that he is not. Yep! Called it. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as your search through the area yields nothing. Then, something startles the little imp Tizo. If Saps is some sort of dryad race, I'm going to lose my mind. I am sure that they are plant forms of some sort. Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something, or someone. Ooh! A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges toward him, and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Well, he sure is a tree. Hail, Tizo, but you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. Sap, tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. The Lone Minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Volfred Sandalwood. He is the Lone Minstrel's client, Hedwyn's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. I think you'll find that actually I am the leader of the Nightwings and that I have been leading them through this treacherous path this whole time. It has been too long, Volfred, sir. Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. He looks like a dude I would woo in Mass Effect. It is true. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my kin, though we shall manage on our own from here on out. No! Illegal. You cannot kick me out of the group. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust that you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You a jerk, dude. You consider what to say to all of this. Volfred intends to relieve you of your duties to the group. I can insist on staying. You have been assured your freedom and you categorically refuse to be cast aside so easily. You can bid everyone farewell. Does the game just end if I do that? The leader of the Nightwings has returned. You can tell when you are no longer wanted. Or you can remain silent. This cannot be happening. To have come this far only to be brushed aside by some strange sap. No, we're staying. You don't get to come in and take all the glory at the late stage, buddy. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir, I'm Hedwyn. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you, and also to this reader. Thank you for defending me, Hedwyn. You the best. Not just a reader, they are our friends. My friend. They're not disposable. We made them a promise, and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volfred smirks at this. Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you'd have come to grasp this much by now. God, you are a douche. He breathes a sigh. It seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq. Aye, Volfred, sir. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Volfred strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Hedwyn, thank you for sticking up for me, buddy. Volfred Sandalwood joined you. He knows much of the rights. I don't like that my only option is welcome him aboard. Can I not act resentfully for the next week or so? Apparently not. It's just... fine. I guess I'll take the higher path here.